Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaden. Welcome to my channel. It's been some time since I made a video, and today I want to give you a banger of a video. A banger means a really good video. I want to help shift your mentality forever, okay? I want to talk about how you can sleep with more women, how you get flaked less. I want to talk a little bit about my journey, some of the golden nuggets that I have, that I've discovered. I want to talk about how women categorize men. One night stand, the stud that she wants to sleep with versus the provider, and how to overcome that, how to be in a unique category. I want to talk about some of my struggles that I had uh, in terms of seeing women again after I slept with them quickly. I want to talk about how to have great instant dates that lead to sex, okay? And I want to get right into the video because I don't want to waste a lot of time. I do have a lot of stuff that I need today. And so, if the mic cuts off in between words or something like that, I'd like to apologize in advance. Buy a new headset. I'm going to buy some new things later in the week. Okay, so try to follow along the best that you can, even if it cuts. Okay, so let's talk about the great mentality shift. Okay, normally, if you ask any person in the world, any man, you know, what's the correct way to meet women? How to go about it? They will tell you a sequence, okay? And we're talking now about in person. They will tell you some kind of sequence. Approach the girl, chat her up, take her number, take her Instagram, continue the chat, ask her out. Step 1, meet her and get the number. Step 2, chat her up, and step 3, ask her out. 1, 2, 3. Sequence. First you do this, then you do this, then you do this, which leads to some kind of date, and then you have steps during the date, and then you sleep with the girl. This is because most men think linearly. Okay? This connects to this, connects to this, connects to this. But what you have to understand is that women are emotional, and emotions are not linear. They are non-linear. In fact, they're all over the place. So instead of going from here to here to here to here, like connecting the dot number 1 to dot number 2 to dot number 3 to dot number 4, it's all over the place. It can turn every single way, up, down, left, right, around, in a circle, whatever, right? These are emotions. Emotions are constantly shifting. Okay, it's like the winds in the sea. It can shift in your favor or in not your favor, and then it can shift back in your favor. You get the point, okay? And so, if you do step by step, you'll just be like everybody else. And this is my thesis that I have lived. This is the bane of my existence. It was about 6 years ago where I was like, what I'm doing is quite predictable. It's like going from here to here to here to here to here. Why don't I do everything today? Why don't I get a girlfriend today? Huh? Why don't I get a friends with benefits today? Why don't I sleep with a girl today? Why don't I accomplish whatever I want with women today? Why does it have to be tomorrow? Why does it have to be next week? Why do I have to create some kind of funnel? Why can't, like, if I have money, I can go out and buy an iPhone today. And hold on, I'm going to actually put my phone on do not disturb so we do not get disturbed. Very good. So why not go all the way today? Now, there's a stigma to going all the way today. There's a stigma around one night stands. There is a stigma both from men and women. It's frowned upon, it's looked down upon. But I found in this world that we live in today, where flaking is rampart, men are getting flaked left and right. Women are always changing their emotions. Things are happening. Whatever. She'll text you. She answer your messages today. Tomorrow she disappears. She'll cancel on you the day before the date. Why don't you skip the whole dating thing and just bang her today. And if you want to make her your girlfriend, you can make her your girlfriend today, or at least plant the seed today. Or if you want her as a long-term friends with benefits, you can accomplish that today. This is what I've lived for 6 years. This is the bane of my existence, and I'm just sharing it to the world now. It's always been in my private programs. I've retrained a lot of men's minds to do this great mentality shift. Okay, so let me zoom in. Okay, I'll zoom in again. Okay, cool. So why not go all the way today? When you meet a girl, you have multiple types of women that you can meet. And when I mean types, I mean in their, when you approach a woman, she'll reflect something back to you. She can reflect openness, horniness. She can reflect, wait, who are you? I don't know. Are you safe? Fear. She can reflect many different things. Okay. Now, the biggest mistake that I see men do, which is what we're going to talk about today, is when a woman is open, she's hooked, she's open, uh, she has a great response to your approach. What most men do is they'll chatter up a little bit and then they'll get the number. Oh my God, what a great number. Yes, nice, I have a number. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Or they'll get the Instagram. Ooh, ooh, I have the Instagram. Wow. Ooh, ooh, yes. And then they'll text her later the same day or the next day, and they'll get it. They're plugged into the system. They're just another number, just another Instagram contact, and they try to ask the girl out. What I do differently, when I have a girl hooked, okay, she's interested, horny, she's invested, she's open-minded, she's wow, okay, woo, I found a nice guy. When she's in this mode, I try to smash today. Today. It doesn't matter if I met her in a supermarket. It doesn't matter if I met her at the beach. It doesn't matter if I met her. She could be my neighbor. It doesn't matter if I met her, outside McDonald's. It doesn't matter if I met her in a bar, nightclub, event, private event, wedding, wherever I go. If I hook a girl, I start the process of bringing her back to my house. Sometimes it's very quick, and sometimes it might take an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes several hours, sometimes 6 hours, sometimes 5 hours. However, the amount of time is doesn't matter because if you take a girl's number and you chat to her for 5 minutes, and then it takes you 2 weeks to ask her out, and then you go on a 5 hour date, like the hours are piling up anyway. You know what I mean? But if you spend 4 or 3 hours or 5 hours or 1 hour today on her and you finished her today, and when I mean finished, I mean made her come today, you've actually saved time long term and you've accomplished what you wanted today. Okay? And so this is the mentality shift. This is the reprogramming. I want you to think of women as a wave, and I want you to think of yourself as a surfer. Now, when a surfer sees a great wave, he doesn't go up to the wave, take the wave's number or the wave's Instagram, and say, "Hey, bro, hey, wave, I'll come back tomorrow." No, he's surfing the wave at what time? Right fucking now. The wave is there. When there's a flow of emotions coming from a woman, when she's open-minded, happy, she's enjoying herself, she's accepting you in the moment, she's horny, whatever. The big mistake that men make is they think she's gonna be in that mood when they want to ask her out, whether it's tomorrow or next week or whatever. And so the shift that you have to make is when a woman is in the mood, and in the mood does not have to be mean horny, it can mean her looking to have fun, her wanting to go somewhere, wanting to explore a guy, or being open minded. Okay? It doesn't have to be horny, it can be fun or horny. When she wants to have fun with her right now. Okay? Now, if she can't go with you right now, okay, then you ask her for an adventure tonight. So Most of my dates that I have are not really planned. I'll meet a girl, try to get her to come with me to a bar today, now. And if she can't, she has a legitimate excuse. I'm gonna meet a friend. Like I'm on my way to see a friend right now. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go catch up on something. But let's go to a really nice bar tonight. Let's go to a really cool place tonight. Let's change numbers. I'll send you the details. What do you think about 8, 9, 10? What time are you free? She'd be like, 9 sounds good. Cool. Give me your number. Change numbers. I'll send you the Google Maps to the place that I want to go, and I'll confirm you the time uh, over text. Great. Mwah, mwah. Hug. See you later. Cool. I had a friend of mine. Like I've recommended this, and this is basically what all my program is based around. I had a friend of mine who is not my in my program. He's my very good friend. I've known him for 5 years, and this year he has struggled with sleeping with women. It's been his worst year of sleeping with women. Earlier in the year, we're in August right now, I tried to give him some advice. He said, no, 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 bro, I don't want advice. I got it. Trust me, trust me. I just need, I want to figure this out by myself. I said, when you need, come to me. Because I know what you need. When you're ready, come to me. I'll help you. Many months went by, and he saw me smashing girls left and right and center and different women and this and that. And then one day he said, what's your secret? I said, motherfucker, I've been trying to tell you all this time. If you're ready, if you can open your ears, if you're willing to listen, if you don't have an ego around it, because you're my friend, I'll tell it to you today over coffee. He said, okay, okay. We go have a coffee. I said, you know what your problem is? German. You're trying to do everything in steps. Why don't you fuck the girl today? And he's quiet, and you can see the gears turning in his head. He's like, yeah, number. I tried to see this girl. No, you can see that the gears are turning in his head. I'm like, listen, what we do differently, me and you, is when I have her hooked, there is no tomorrow. I got some fly in my room. Ew. There is no tomorrow. She's a wave. I'm a surfer. I'm gonna surf the wave right now. Tomorrow the weather might not be great, but today the weather is surf ready. It's perfect. I'm gonna surf the wave today. So he said, okay, I'll try. Last weekend, he slept with 3 girls. And again, we met for coffee. Same friend. And he's like, we're talking about life. And he's like, bro, listen, this week I finished 3 girls. I said, yeah? 3? He said, yeah, 3. And I said, all right. So what did you do? He said, bro, I met the girls on the street. I told them to come with me for drinks right now. I took them for 1 or 2 drinks, depending on the girl. And I brought them back to my house. And I fucked them. And then I took their number afterwards. And then I said, so what do you think? He said, this is the way. This is the way. And then I asked him, do you want to know how to turn these girls into girlfriends, into friends with benefits, and so on and so forth? He says, yes, I would like to know. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. A lot of guys, when I first present this idea to them, they go out and try it. And then they have success. And then they ask me, what about connection? What about girlfriend? What about getting friends with benefits? What about like seeing a girl frequently? And I said, guys, I got you because this is all I really want. I don't want to have a one night stand. I want to fuck today and preferably see the girl again. Okay? And so this is what we're going to talk about today. I have the answer, I have the solution. I'm going to give it to you in this video absolutely for free. Okay? So let's talk about it. How women categorize men? Okay, typically. Let's talk about it. This is the problem you have to overcome. If you sleep with a girl from a bar, nightclub, this, that, whatever, and you have chemistry with her, you have to first understand how women categorize men. They have men that they sleep with from desire slash lust. The guy who has an incredible personality and is very like charming in the moment or very adventurous, they'll sleep with him. They'll also sleep with the super handsome guy who doesn't really. A lot of girls have told me they slept with some really handsome guys who like they didn't even enjoy talking to them. Okay, so they had a one night stand based on their muscles or how they looked. They've also told me, and I know this from personal experience, that they slept with me and other men because of just like the riz, the talk, the banter, the how good we are making them feel in the moment, right? So women have like two categories. They have the desire lust category, the let like the guys they want to fuck like one night stand like today tonight whatever, right? And then they have the provider. This is the guy who looks after the girl, takes her out, buys her dinner, gets to know her. Contrary to popular belief, men sleep with women that way too, and usually they'll pick those guys for the relationship. So the thing is, when I first started this whole thesis, I think the first year that I did this let's fuck right now kind of thing, and I was working on this 5 years ago. First year and a half, maybe 2 years, I struggled a lot to see girls again. So I learned how to sleep with girls today, but I struggled to see them again. I would sleep with them, then I'll text them 3 days later, 4 days later, 1 week later, whatever, and they wouldn't return my messages, or it would be very difficult to meet up, or they would ghost. And it was very difficult for me. It was a real struggle. I was sleeping with girls all the time, and I was making them calm, and I was getting better in the bedroom, and everything was like, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Why, why can't I see these girls again? Like I want to bang her today and then make her my girlfriend, or I want to bang her today and I want to, see her again next week to sleep again with her, or I want to take her out to eat, or I don't want sex to end. I want to continue getting to know this girl, and so I struggled with this. I tried many different things, and finally, I found a perfect solution, which I'm going to give to you right now. It took me like a year and a half to reach this fucking conclusion. It was a bit of a thing that I was actually quite depressed about. Like I was banging girls all the time very quickly, and I had great trouble seeing anybody again. And so, this is what I want to talk to you about today, and this is how you're going to get, girlfriends, friends with benefits, etc. So the thing that I finally tried, which really worked for me, was to be honest. It was such a simple solution that it was the last solution that I actually tried. To be authentic about what I want. To be honest about what I want. And this is what I'm going to discuss with you right now. And so you sleep with a girl today, whether it's from the bar, club, street, whatever, event, wedding, whatever. Every time you sleep with a girl, there's some form of pillow talk. Okay? There's some form of pillow talk. When you have the pillow talk, that's when you want to be authentic with the woman. And you want to think about who you are and what you want. Personally, I only want two things. I want either a girl to be my friends with benefits, or my or my girlfriend. Okay, these are the two things that I want. Okay, and depending on what I want, depending on what you, the viewer, want. Okay, very important. Depending on what you, the viewer, wants, you have to honestly communicate that to the girl, and I do that in form of a speech. Okay, and this is an improvised speech, and it's improvised based on who you are and what you want. So if it's winter, maybe I want something different. If it's summer, maybe I want something different. If I like another girl, maybe I want something different. You get what I'm saying? It depends on your current situation. But typically, you're gonna want to have a girlfriend, or you're gonna want to have a friends with benefits. So let's talk about friends with benefits. That type of situation first. Okay, very key, very important. So here's the thing. Once you have the pillow talk with the girl, and here's how you get everything today. Today, you can have a friends with benefits today. You can sleep with her today and accomplish that at the same time. Cool. First of all, I express my desire to see her again. Here's how I do it. So that's the first thing I do. Okay? I tell the girl, hey, listen, I really enjoyed my time with you today, and honestly, I like to see you again. Pause. Let her comment something. Now, she can have a varied response. Really? Ah, come on. Are you joking? Or, yeah, me too. I want to see you again. Or, every girl will have a different response. The thing is, let her respond. And then, after she's given her response, whether she's in disbelief or she wants the same thing again, she's already slept with you, so she's interested in you. She's either gonna believe you or not believe you. And what you do is the same thing anyway. You only do one thing. You continue to be honest and you continue to communicate with the woman authentically. Hear me out. And so, what I do is then I tell the girl, hey, listen, I'm not really, I don't want to give you the wrong impression. I'm not really looking for a girlfriend right now, but I want to be friends with benefits with you. I want us to walk and talk and eat, and you can come over, you can watch movies. I know myself, I'm not really looking for a girlfriend right now, but I love uh, the company of a nice girl like yourself. And, no pressure. If you don't want it, fine. But at least from my side, it's super important to communicate clearly, to be honest about what I want, because it removes all the confusion. Zip it. Be quiet. Then she's going to add something. It doesn't matter what she says. Now she knows your personality. Picked her up. She knows the sex. And she knows, because you banged her, she knows what you want. So, um, some girls will say, I'll think about it. Some girls will say, yes, wow, it's so refreshing. I love that you're honest. Yes, I'd love to be your friends with benefits. Or some girls will be like, okay, that sounds interesting. Or that's cool. Or whatever. They will, again, have a varied response. Then, drop the subject. Now, exchange numbers with her. Okay, maybe you already have her number because you met her earlier in the day. We talked about this earlier. If she can't go with you right now, then ask for an adventure tonight. So maybe you have her number Instagram already, and you met up later in the same day, and now you slept with her because of that, or you brought her back directly, so you maybe don't even have her number. Now you exchange all the stuff. Maybe she sleeps over, maybe she goes home. It doesn't matter. When you hit her up again, 3 days later, 1 week later, whatever, she knows your personality, she knows the sex, and she knows there's no confusion. If if she likes you, she will meet you again and she'll be more invested. If she doesn't want to see you, there's nothing you could do anyway. And it works for me a lot. A lot. I went from like banging a bunch of girls and not seeing them again, to having so many girls that I didn't know who to see. You know what I'm saying? Just by being honest. I just changed one thing in the end. That's it. Now, if you want a girlfriend, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about today, and then this video ends, same speech, you tweak it a little bit, okay? Tell the girl, honestly, I had really fun with you today. I really enjoyed my time with you. I'd like to see you again. Pause, let her comment, let her say what she feels, what she thinks, whatever, right? Then you say, to be even more honest, long term, I'm looking for a girlfriend. Um, and I'm very open to a relationship. I know it doesn't look like it because I just met you today and we slept together today. I know, like, it's maybe hard to believe, but uh, honestly, I'd like a girlfriend long term. So I'd like us to get to know each other more. We can eat, we can walk, we can talk, have more sex, and if we both get invested emotionally and things go well, just know I will say yes to a relationship. And if we don't get to that point where we don't get super emotionally invested in each other, we can just stay friends with benefits, and I'm super cool with that. Whichever way we go the friends with benefits way, I'm open. We go relationship way, I'm open. I just wanted to let you know because for me, honesty is very, very important. And I think we live in a world where people confuse each other all the time. And I think if I'm clear with you, you can be clear with me. Zip it. Zip it. Don't say anything more. Zip. Guaranteed you will impress her. This does not happen to women, especially with men they sleep with today. So think about it. You're in the desire lust category. She let you smash today. And then you're a great communicator and you're telling her exactly what you want from her. Think about that for a second. It's a deadly combo. You do this, you'll get a girlfriend. Okay? If you come on my program and I teach you this and much more, and you don't get a girlfriend, I'll refund you the entire amount. How about that? The entire amount you paid me, I'll refund it to you. Okay? Now, today's information is for free, but if you're in my program, if the things that I talk about today and more in my program don't get you a girlfriend or the option of friends, benefits, or girlfriend, I refund you the entire amount. How about that? Hmm? This is how much success I personally had, my clients had, my friends had, everybody I recommended this to. Okay? Now, again, if the audio's been cutting off, my mic, I know it's not that good. I'm very, very sorry. Hopefully, the information came across. I'll buy a new mic when I'm less busy, when I have a little bit more time, but at least I made the video. Now, if you like this video, like the goddamn video, comment down below. Let me know if you learned something new. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. See y'all, my brothers and my playboys, in that next video. Peace.